Billyy's videos looked so innocent. That is, until we discovered cryptic codes spelling out secret messages, binary code that asked devotees to join a cult, with a mix of goat gore concealed into the video's ending for good measure. And exciting news, Billyy's posted a new video. Grab a shovel and dig with Billyyy. We're gonna watch it together, but this time I've come prepared. I've got my notebook ready to write down the timestamps of when we see the subliminal codes. That way I can screenshot them and decode later. Billyyy also made a new community post. It featured the ominous sounding words. Stay curious, stay close. I'll always be here, waiting, watching, smiling. That's creepy, but again, I'm more interested in the image below, which features, yes, binary codes. So, I'm going to take a screenshot. There we go. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT 04 Mini. And we'll be waiting for that to decode as I play you the new Billyyy video.
Hi, it's me, Billyyy, your best friend. Today we're going to dig. Isn't that exciting? Sometimes when we dig into the earth, we find old things, quiet things, forgotten things. They're called fossils. Do you know what fossils are? They're what's left when something used to be alive. Look what we found. Isn't it beautiful? It was hiding. But the earth doesn't really forget, does it? The deeper you dig, the more you find, not just bones, not just things. True.
There is nothing wrong with Billyyy. Just consume the content without question. I am in control of my first victim.
Please help, I'm trapped in my own body. I don't want to do this anymore. I am in constant pain.
Remember, friends, sometimes digging too far down isn't worth it. Don't try to dig in places you shouldn't be. Well, that was fun. See you in the next one, friend.
Okay, so that was a lot. I wonder what you noticed, because here are some of the things that I did, at least on the first watch. Definitely, there were more of the codes hidden within the video. I made a note of some numbers in the video, if you happen to see that too. Hit subscribe to stay up to date with all things Billyyy. Thank you, back to my video. Around this part, there was what sounded like a recording that was done backwards that will definitely need to be looked into. And there was also what looked like to be the periodic table put into the video too. So, there's a lot to unpack, and I'm going to start with the low-hanging fruit, which is the codes. Inserting the first code screenshot, waiting. He ended. That's an ominous start. Time for the second message. Here we go. His own. I think we can see which way this one's gonna go. But for the sake of completionists out there, let's put in screenshot number 3. And there we go, life. The full message is, therefore, he ended his own life. Yes, one message solved. Now, let's check back in with ChatGPT and see how they're getting on with the message decoding. Here we go. Oh, god damn it! I'm afraid the image's resolution is making those zeros and ones a little too fuzzy to be 100% sure of my transcription. Could you paste a binary sequence here as plain text? That way I can give you an exact, foolproof decode. Oh god damn it! That means I'm gonna have to type out all of these numbers manually and then feed them into ChatGPT in order to get a response. You know what? This is gonna take a while. So, while I'm writing down all these bloody ones and zeros, let me put on the screen the numbers that were inserted within the Billyyy video. I ask you, dear viewer, do they make any sense? 39.95, 69.72, 238.03, 32.06. Having looked into it with a few Google searches, I can see that they link to the atomic numbers of certain elements. If we write down the symbols of the elements, we get the following. Argon equals Ar, thulium equals Tm, uranium equals U, and sulfur equals S. That almost spells trauma, but not quite. It also almost spells Artemis, but again, not quite. What do you think Billyyy is trying to say here? If you've got any ideas, let me know in the comments, because I'm stumped. Well, I finally finished typing up all of that binary, and now I'm ready to ask ChatGPT to decode it. There we go. Oh, it solved it already? What? Mike, your soul belongs to me. Now, that is odd. And no, my name ain't Mike. Okay, so far we've managed to solve 2 out of the 3 clues that we've come across so far. That's not too bad. So for now, we're going to move on to our next step, which is to do a little bit of YouTube rewind.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
No, not you, Will Smith. I'm going to rewind the backward sounding text that we heard in the video. Okay, so let's put it to -100%, which will reverse it on Adobe Premiere Pro, and we're going to see what it says.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Mike.
Oh my god, guys, did you just hear that? Billy just said, thank you for your sacrifices. What the hell? I'm not saying this is a cult, but that is freaky. And who made the sacrifice? Mike? So now I reckon we've solved 3 out of 4 clues, and I think, to my estimation, we've still got 2 more to go. The first one that I want to talk about is this one, the periodic table. Not being a natural chemist, I was lucky that this commenter, Drix85, managed to solve the clue. In their words, "Y'all, I solved the puzzle at 0:30. The squares form the shape of the periodic table. So, if you take the elements that are marked with symbols, you get the elements argon, einsteinium, carbon, and iodine. Also, if you look closely, you will realise that the symbols represent letters of the alphabet, except for the one for carbon, so that one is just a diagonal line. So, interpreting that the symbol of argon is the letter I, if you put the elements corresponding to the symbols in the alphabetical order of the symbols, and put carbon at the end, you will get argon, iodine, einsteinium, and carbon. Now, if you take the atomic numbers of these elements and put them through the periodic table cipher, in the order previously mentioned, you will get Aries, which, if you Google, the first result is the Wikipedia for the first zodiac sign, Aries, which is the symbol of the goat. With all this information, it is safe to assume the cult is related to astrology in some way, more specifically the sign of Aries. Round of applause, because that's some fantastic detective work. That seems to make sense to me. What do you guys think? I'm going to tackle one more clue today from the cult of Billy, and that's these 2 QR codes which appear at the end of the video. It was discussed by a couple of Billy fans, who said, "Has anyone noticed the QR codes at the end of the short?" Yes. I'm wondering if anyone has tried it out, because I'm afraid to actually scan it. It didn't work. I tried to scan it, but it keeps saying no QR codes found, or something like that. Well, as I read their comments, I had an interesting idea. It looks like it's 2 halves of 1 code. So I'm actually going to try and combine these 2 codes together and see if it makes 1 full code. Okay, I've managed it. That looks like 1 complete code now. I'm now going to use my phone to scan the QR code, and I wonder what we're going to get. Let's just put it there. Okay, it works. We're getting some kind of link, and I'm going to click this link. This is the very definition of a risky click. Here we go. What the hell is that? You guys need to see this, because if you scan the QR code, you get this. Billy is my best friend by Mike. So this Billy channel seems to be obsessed with someone called Mike. Remember, the binary code we translated spelled out, "Mike, your soul belongs to me." And there is now a picture of Billy and Mike together at the end of the video, and it's clearly been hand drawn. You know what? I have to give the creator of Billy some credit, because this is really quite creative. So far, we've managed to solve 5 out of the 6 clues, yet I still don't know what the overall message of the video is. It seems like someone called Mike is in trouble.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Mike.
The next video that Billy posts will be very interesting indeed. Whew, that was a wild ride. Is Billy a cult? Is Billy an ARG? Who is Mike? Oh my god, guys, we got so many freaking questions. Please share your theories in the comments below, because I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty stumped. Thank you for watching my video. I'm Snipe Snap. Snipe, snap, out.